saw the media friend.
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Bird, Hill out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, Durant is out there with Pippen. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Jordan. And it's Wade in at the point. So the Bucks win the tip. Johnson against Pippen. Hill deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc, and the three ball is good. Hill's got the first basket of the game for the Bucks.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Wade passes to Jordan. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Here's Johnson after Pau Gasol's bucket. Tipped away, stolen by Wade. Gasol dishes to Jordan. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Pippen. And the pass to KD. Shot clock at 5.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The drive by Wade.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Johnson inside, guarded by Pippen. Some solid defense from Pippen. The wide open look for Durant. The rebound by the Bucks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Johnson finds Hill. And here's Bird. Over Jordan. Shot's good from Bird.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Here's Wade, following the basket by Larry Bird. Over Johnson, no good from Wade.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Wade. Outside for Pippen. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Bird. Over Jordan. Here's Davis, up and in from the low block.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Wade, open for 3. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis, the pass to Hill. Out to the right wing. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Bird misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Wade. The shot from the low post is good. Wade's got his second basket.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They get the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
The shot by KD. No good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in. Bird's got his second bucket tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Durant. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Celtics leading by 3. Michael Jordan is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Pippen, and it's Durant, and it's Gasol. And at the 5, that's the Boston 5. Wade gets to Gasol. And Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker who does a good job timing his jump.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wade. Softly drops in the floater. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 7. The Bucks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Johnson, the pass to Hill. And Hill throws it down.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now, here's Wade. 6 points for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Outside Pippen. Shot on the way. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Hill finds Johnson. Bird outside. Over Durant. And it's Bird missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jordan against Bird. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Bucks trail by 5. Johnson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here is Mourning. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Nice D from Durant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The 3, Pippen. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Poked away. Davis surveying the floor. Passes it to Hill. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 7 points for Hill. Mark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge. A gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Taking a look here at numbers for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
And that one, good. Davis has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Gasol. Back to Wade. He dishes it to Pippen. Wade outside. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Mourning's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hill with it. He's picked up by Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, KD hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. One is off.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
Good on the second free throw. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wade. The rebound by Johnson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
He kicks it to Bird. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson against Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bird. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Pull up Shea. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Taking a look at the Celtics, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston? And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what Grant Hill has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Johnson. Davis is out there with Mourning. And it's Bird. And it's Hill in at the 3. Here's Wade following the basket by Anthony Davis. Wade dishes to Jordan. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson surveying the floor. The kick out to Hill. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Bird against Jordan. Outside, KD. Back to Jordan. Shoots. Rebound, Milwaukee. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Davis. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that's 10 points for Davis.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Stolen by Bird. The dish now to Johnson. Kicks it to Davis. Mourning passes to Hill. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jordan the pass to Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
The feed now to Davis. Good, nice job down low. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb. Absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind. Big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good name.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Wade against Johnson. Here's Jordan. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And Hill has it in the corner. No good on the shot. Nice D from Durant. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Anthony Davis with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hill. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Jordan. It's hauled in by Bird.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The shot by KD. No good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Up again, and Boston with the rebound. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's stolen by Wade. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. Johnson against Jordan. Outside Hill. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Wade for 3. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 5. Kicks it out to Johnson. The pass to Bird. Stolen by Pippen. Drops in the breakaway layup. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender, and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
Here's Johnson. Can't cash in from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. Here's Gasol. Mourning with some nice D. And it's Hill penetrating. And Hill throws it down.
Boy, Hill is a tremendous penetrator and loves going right through the defense and scoring on the drive.
Here's KD from deep 3-point range. And no luck with that time on buzzer beater. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Pippen. Jordan is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Down low. And Pippen slams it in.
And you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
And it's Hill with the jam.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
You got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Now here's Wade looking to get it going. That's blocked by Bird. Wade against Johnson. On the wing, Bird. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Celtics trail by 8. Wade kicks to Durant. Outside Gasol. Wade outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. A rebound by the Bucks. Morning's.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
To end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw good from Gasol. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. Now here's Johnson. High post, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Pau Gasol.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And he makes the first. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jordan against Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hill. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. And KD's got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 10. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Free throw drops for Hill.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Both free throws good from Hill. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
KD against Hill. Tries again. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now here's Johnson. High post, Davis. Dishes to Hill. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's looking to get back on track here. Bird with some nice D.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hill against KD, the 17-footer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Johnson against Pippen. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wade. Inside and taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And Johnson with the stop.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Now, here's Wade. Right side Gasol. And 3 from Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Bird. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Davis. Goes back up. Morning inside. Working on Gasol. Gasol with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Johnson against Jordan. Pass to Pippen. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate, someone guys love to be around, a guy that plays well with just about anybody.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Bucks with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Johnson. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Gasol. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
For 3, Pippen. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face.